it's an arguable point, but rallying, as we all know, is probably most at home on the loose gravel. But, as we know, you have full gravel rallies, you have full tarmac rallies. And in the World Rally Championship, occasionally we have a gravel rally that throws in a tarmac stage, like this one here in Guanajuato in Mexico, possibly one of the most famous tarmac stages in rallying. But it's not just the domain of the World Rally Championship. There is a very famous rally in the South Island of New Zealand that also has its very own tarmac stage. Well, sadly, I can't be at the Otago Rally this year because of COVID. And there's another, if you like, victim of COVID, and that is the tarmac stage that we normally have in downtown Dunedin. But well, we've seen plenty of action on that stage in the past. It is an iconic stage in New Zealand rallying. We thought we'd take you back and show you a little bit of action from that stage, and what better person to tell us than perhaps rallying's greatest female driver, driving rallying's perhaps most iconic car. In 2008, Michèle Mouton was lured back to the driver's seat by longtime friend and her former co-driver Fabrizia Pons. The Rosendale RS 1800 Escort was changed from right-hand drive to left-hand drive, especially for Mouton, and her presence on the gravel stages didn't go unnoticed. But it was the opportunity to drive the late Kiwi Malcolm Stewart's ex-works Audi Quattro in a demonstration around the super special tarmac stage that really caught everyone's attention, including Mouton, who hadn't been in a Quattro R2 since WRC days.
No, this is the first time since '82.
This was 2008.
Yes, it's right.
And even then, it was still more than 2 decades since she'd driven what became one of the world's most revered rally cars. So why come out of retirement?
I think you know, it's only Fabrizia. She was insisting so much, saying, you know, it's so fantastic over there, you will enjoy so much and everything. And unfortunately, I trust her, so here I am.
Fantastic, it was magic, because after 22 years, looked like exactly a new car for me. After so many cars I have been in, but it was really good fun to be again with Michèle on a Quattro. Unbelievable.
Arguably the world's greatest female pairing, Mouton and Pons, enjoyed the Otago Rally, especially without the expectation to be competitive. But still, there were challenges.
I was wondering this morning what I was doing in this stage, you know, because when you have stopped for so long time, what is difficult to get is a motivation. You have to say, why I have to go fast? So then it's coming back, because, you know, the clock and, you know, and the other competitor and everything, so it's coming back, and then you start to, you enjoy a little bit. But the beginning, I say, why the hell I am here for what, you know? And but I think it's normal, you know, it's quite normal. And I didn't want to get too much pressure. I wanted to feel the car, to feel everything, and not to make mistakes or things like that. So
they didn't make many mistakes, but 2 punctures kept them off the podium. Spectators, they weren't worried about that though. They were witnessing one of the greats of the WRC on their home stages.
One of the reasons why I don't drive again is just because of that, because I know that I cannot do what I did before. So for me, there is no point really. I don't miss rallying, I just, you know, miss traveling and miss to see friends around, but I don't miss competition at all. So it's difficult to come back and not to be able what you are used to do before.
Judging by her display in the Audi Quattro around the Super Special, she hadn't forgotten too much at all.
And you know, this one has the clutch on the button, and I forgot completely on the first lap, and then it came back immediately. It's fun, and because if not, you lose the turbo. You know, the turbo is going down too much, and so you have to drive like that. But I forgot completely. When I am used to drive in Goodwood or in our Race of Champions, it's a short Quattro, so it's completely different. But the long one, I think I didn't drive since 1982.
It was a special car, and it is still a special car, because, I mean, from there on, open a new era for rallies, four-wheel drive, turbo.
Here you are here for fun, you know, there is no pressure at all for a championship or anything like that, so it's completely different. But it's nice to drive, you know, when you like to drive, it's nice to be back.